Objective. I don't know how well this specific policy was implemented. It's very easy to fuck it up, right? It's very easy to fuck it up, right? Like, because there's like a lot of infrastructure that is needed to be in place.
And they spent $1 billion and nothing was done.
Oh, and that was the other question I wanted to ask you is, so we had a lot of money for the homeless. What do you think happened to that money? Because it doesn't look like it helped the homeless.
It gets fucking embezzled by nonprofits.
Exactly, by NGOs. Exactly, like USAID. Yes.
Yep.
I agree.
Yeah, fucking nonprofits are like, I mean,
I've been saying that since I started my channel.
Yeah.
I'll never be a nonprofit, ever have a 501c.
Nope.
In fucking what's it called? In California, there was I don't remember when. I think it was like 2020 or something like that. But it's like a study like what happens to all of the money that goes into homelessness? Like, because it turns out that like for every like $200,000 spent on like dealing with homelessness, they only help like one homeless person, and they just give them shitty accommodations. Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So like all this money being sunk into an industry that is literally just stealing.
It's just like a basket for them to just take out of. Yeah.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
This is the problem with the accumulation of wealth and power, right?
Yep.
All these private entities, right?
Yes.
Private organizations.
That's why the civilians need the vote, and that's why they need to have the power.
Exactly. This is why we need.
Well, we agree on that.
Democracy.
We agree.
Exactly.
Yes,
Right.
okay.
See, we just need a healthier democracy.
Yes.
But again, so long as rich people exist, right? Rich people are the ones who fucking make these NGOs, right? Right. They corrupt them. It's because it's an easy money for them. They're fucking psycho. They're sociopaths. They don't give a fuck.
Now, if everybody, say all the money was taken and it was divided up evenly, who do you think would end up being rich again and who would be poor? Or who would be rich and who would be poor?
Well, ideally, like, you would put a cap on, like, the ratio. Do you know what
I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you divided all the money up evenly between everyone, who do you think would end up becoming rich and who would become poor again?
Psychopaths would become rich.
You don't think that the motivated and the ones that are...
Psychopaths.
You don't think that motivated people that want to work would become...
It would be motivated psychopaths.
So the idea to make money and be rich is psychopathic? I'm just curious. I want to understand you.
It isn't the desire to become rich, right?
Is that greed then that you're speaking of?
It is the willingness to exploit.
Oh, well, of course, yeah. I don't care about being rich and I don't care about having a dime in my pocket because money is not what makes me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The good people don't give a shit about how much. They just want to not think about it.
I just want to be able to live and not be able to be like...
Yeah.
It's not have to be a hard time.
Right.
Yeah.
Good people just want to never, ever think about money ever again.
They don't want to struggle.
We just don't want to stress about being able to live, right?
Right. We don't want to be
just
struggling.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We want our essential goods and services.
We have a lot of things, a lot of these protesters out there.
They all share these opinions. They just have different
they don't
attitudes.
know how to deliver them like you, and you should teach them.
It's because they view you as the enemy. And
the ignorance of screaming.
I'm not the enemy. I'm not.
Yeah, you clearly indicated that you
really
wish.
need to grow the
I'm here to support ICE, and that's it. I'm not here to argue your protest.
Right.
I'm only here to support them. It's not a counter against you guys, actually.
Yeah, but like you've stated that your intent, right, is you want to do good for the community.
Yes, I do care about Portland's community too.
That ICE helps communities.
I've seen what's happened since Measure 10 up here, and it's sad. Big Pink just sold for 88% under value.
I don't know, what is Big Pink?
The Big Pink building here.
Oh.
Big Pink, it just sold for 88% under value, and that's because of what's happened on the streets downtown.
So
as far as I believe.
So the reason that the measure was implemented, right, and probably implemented poorly, I'm sure, but in countries where drugs are decriminalized, there is like no cartel presence, right? Because
people are coming to you.
So there is like significantly less of a presence of like illegal drug trafficking because it isn't profitable. Because it's like there's no need for illegal drug trafficking. People can just go get help when they need it, right? Not only that, but like in those countries, there's a huge social safety. There are usually huge social safety nets which prevent people from falling into destitution.
Now, you're talking about people in other countries or America as well?
In other countries.
Okay, only in other countries. Okay. How do you think it is here in, how easy is it for services here in Portland? Like in Eugene, we have one detox center and that's it. And it's really hard to get in. The amount of people that are on drugs in Eugene is so incredibly high. And
is like the detox centers thing. I don't know anything about that.
No, I'm just saying there's only one in Eugene, and we only have a few, like methadone. There's not enough services to get off drugs.
Trying to communicate with how what you want done with the rich and what she wants done with the poor.
Exactly, right? So the rich people siphoning off the money that we dedicate to poor people, right? These rich fucking NGOs, right?
Yeah.
These fucking like siblings of corporate CEOs and shit, right? It's just like all these rich people share similar interests and they have similar means of exploiting and extracting wealth from poor people, right? It's like
homeless industrial complex.
Exactly, the homeless industrial complex. It's one of the many ways that wealth is siphoned out of the poor, out of the working class.
When are you gonna let me go into your apartment and film?
I'm not going to do that.
Everybody wants to see.
It's
they want to see what bulletins you got up, what targets you have.
Bulletins and targets. Literally, I just let people use my toilet. And like when they get pepper sprayed,
So everybody gets to poop the challenge is true.
Yeah, I mean, like that's people need basic, and also like when people get pepper sprayed, they need to like use sink, like running water, right?
I mean, that is nice of you to offer your place.
Yeah, people donate.
I wonder why you had to start a GoFundMe just for toilet paper.
Well, no, people donate toilet paper, right? Yeah. The GoFundMe isn't only for me.
You just have one bathroom?
Yeah, it's just
one. And I heard you're paying what, $5,000 a month?
5,000.
Was it 3,000?
No, it's 1,500 about.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, it's what? Jeez. Dang.
Well, how much is it? I heard you like live in a loft, you got pillars, and it's all nice.
That does sound very nice. I wish I lived in a place like that. No, there's. Oh wait, there is a unit like that. I'm not talking building that. No, mine is actually the smallest unit on the ground floor. It's like 800 square feet or something. It's a one bedroom. It has one bedroom, and then there's like a kind of small like living room.
So you got a one bedroom?
That's not bad. Our 2-bedroom is 835 square feet. So, and that was with 2 bedrooms, and so you got a pretty decent size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's 800. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 800.
Homeless, not unhoused. I don't like that.
Yeah, I like that better, unhoused.
People always try to change that.
I've been poor and I've been homeless. So I'm like my whole life we grew up poor. So like I get it. I care deeply about the homeless and anybody that's suffering.
Right.
If I can do anything to help them, of course I would and will.
I got a competition for you.
I don't really like competition.
Okay, I have something you might want to do in the future.
All right.
You know what you should do? You should come out with me one day and hand out food to the homeless and bottled water.
It's so rewarding to do that. I've done that. Yeah.
I do a lot of volunteering already.
You want to come out there with me and hand out food to the homeless? Get to know them and meet them? We go on a 2-hour live stream. We could walk around and do it in Southeast or downtown.
Not particularly.
And then you can talk about it here while we do that too.
That's a good point, actually. I could talk to the homeless people about these things. Most homeless people, right? Most homeless people don't stay homeless. They're just temporarily.
They weren't born homeless.
Right, exactly. Right.
They weren't born on drugs.
Exactly, right.
Right.
They enter those situations because they were unlucky, usually.
Well, actually, that's their choice to do drugs. I used to be a drug addict, and I had to work. I was an addict for 30 years, Chandler, and I got clean. I've been clean for 2 years. I put myself in detox, and I've been clean since.
How you doing, Mark?
I never once relapsed.
So blaming.
The action speaks louder than words.
Blaming.
So here's the deal. You have my YouTube channel. You can comment. Right. My email is in my about section. You can email me. I'll give you my phone number. You can call me, and we could do a live stream in the next week or two, or next couple days, whatever you want to. We can do it downtown, or we'll do it in Southeast, and we'll both walk together.
All right.
We'll film it, and we'll talk about your agenda, and we'll go talk and help the homeless and feed them food and water. You don't have to do nothing but walk up.
No, it's fine. I'll help you with distribution and stuff.
You down?
Sure. Yeah. Sounds.
Okay, Chandler just dapped on it. Let's see if he's a bad word. Chandler has to go on live stream with Valley Ray to hand out food and water to the homeless.
Right, but blaming individuals for problems that are like clearly systemic, right? Like if something keeps happening over and over and over, right? It clearly isn't. You can't blame individuals for that.
Do you mean like trauma or something that they are having, and then maybe that like it causes them, like they end up turning to drugs, or do you mean?
In other countries, right? Homelessness is not even remotely as bad as like in other developed countries.
Yeah, I know, right?
So we can't just say, oh well, Americans are just lazier and more prone to homelessness.
No, they. I really believe a lot of people, okay, like I went through a lot of trauma growing up as a child, you know. I mean, I saw my stepdad beat the shit out of my mom, you know. I was sexually abused as a kid, but I did go and I turned and I did drugs for a while, but it's not like, you know, I'm not going to cry boo-hoo, and instead I'm going to do what I can. Then I finally realized that what I really needed was Zoloft, and now I have been so normal. The entire time I was not willing to try something normal, and I spent 30 years of my life destroying it on drugs instead.
So many people who are like chronically houseless, right,
there's some people who are saying, hold on, Sharon, let me tell you what the chat said. They said they don't care if it's indoctrination no matter what, if you're autistic or not. Why does he call his own mother a fascist? That's not right to talk about your own mother.
If you support fascism, you're a fascist. So. But yeah, like most people who are chronically homeless, right? They have untreated medical conditions.
Yes,
like,
I believe that is true.
Yes. Like otherwise they wouldn't.
And that's the problem, is they need help.
Exactly, right?
Yes.
We often punish those who need help the most, right?
Right. It's
like,
wrong. It's wrong that they didn't use that money in California for the homeless and here. It makes me livid.
Yeah, it is so simple to just like help people directly instead of giving it to these rich people, hoping that they will.
Yeah. How are we the richest country and we have homeless people?
Exactly.
You know.
Rosa Luxemburg.
What are you reading?
Rosa Luxemburg.
Oh, you had that last time, I think.
Well, it was the first volume. This is the
second one? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they're coming.
No, they're not.
Oh, they're not? Oh, they just walked by.
But yeah.
Well, it's interesting to hear some of your values and your opinions. Thank you for talking and sharing that.
But like, let me explain a little more.
Yeah, and you know, honestly, I don't give away a lot until I feel comfortable. And I wasn't ever trying to be rude to you. I set boundaries.
No, it's fine.
And so I honestly wasn't trying to be rude to you. I just kind of trying to let you know that I'm not here to play. You know? Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Right. So like we identified the problem. It's rich people. Mm-hmm. It's just rich people. Right? They have too much power. Right? They're above the law.
I mean, there are good rich people, though. Just let me ask this quick question. So, like, can you really group, like, an entire group of people are all one thing? Like, they're all bad or they're all good? It's kind of hard to say that because there's still good people and people that don't want to rip off the system. Like, the people that raised me, they never took their Social Security because they were rich enough. So they didn't want it.
So it's exactly like you say, right? We can't generalize these people. Mm-hmm. The problem isn't them individually. Mm-hmm. It is the system which allows them to have that much power and bad people because they will exist inevitably, right?
Well, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, about power. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
When you have power,
because the people should have the power.
Yeah. Exactly, right? And like economic power cannot be distinguished from political power.
You also know who Beans is.
Beans? Why?
Somebody said that before. I don't know.
Why do you want to know who Beans is?
I don't know.
Okay. Anyways.
Where's your bodyguard today? Here's your. Do you need a leash?
Hey, Ryan, what's your name?
Do you need a leash? Do you need a leash?
But
I know your full name and I know where you live.
Oh, yeah?
I'm sorry. You were saying about the rich people having the money and the power.
Rich people have, like, again, it isn't just.
Holly, you don't know. You don't know.
Kylie.
I already told him that's not
No,
my
your
name.
name is Kylie. I know where you live, Kylie.
Oh, yeah? Tell me the address. Yeah, tell me the
And
address.
what about the kids?
Right, I gotta do something.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, tell me the address. Yeah, tell me the address. Yeah, tell me the address. Because you don't know any.